Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the #8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the single back. Breaks the tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab on the left. Past the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Release to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Ooh, that's a great tackle by the linebacker. If he doesn't make that play on the running back catching the ball on the flat, that might be a big gainer. Nice job with fundamental tackling defensively.
He'll do it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch.
Caught him in backfield. It's Durham. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And after one, we're tied 0-0.
And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Got a man, it's Tate. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're in makeable field goal range. They can tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. LSU quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got the quick pass. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He will need some proof in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Sayin. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Tate.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll give it to the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. That is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Powers through the defender. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Sayin. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick completion on the out route. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And they can't make the connection.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna swing it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Snags it over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. That's caught. It's Anderson. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Defense uses a timeout, the clock stops with seconds left.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He steps out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. Great awareness there on that run.
And this is the only time as a coach I'm going and talking to a kid, okay? I'm picking his brain. Apparently he might like it on the left hash because they run the ball to the left. Like, where do you want it to kick this game late? Like, we're sizing this thing up. A field goal wins it. I need to know what your tendency is.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot.
so dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.